you're here to grow a business and you'd like to make some extra money, then you're in the right place. And so let's get it started. How many of you ever dream about what if I am a success? What if I could quit another job? Maybe you have two or three side jobs. What if you could really funnel it down and have one side job or one main job? What if, there's always that what if in you, and they're always thinking, what if I could make like six figures? Some of these girls on here make six figures. What if that could be me? Do you ever get excited about that? Do you ever think about it? Do you ever want to know what they do and how they do it? Well, tonight we're going to hear from Pam Green, her Tupperware story. And it's always good to hear the other Tupperware stories because there's always somebody that says, oh, I could do that. Or that does sound like me. Or, you know what? She's got a personality like mine. She's not crazy like Pam Clift, but just kidding. I'm not crazy. No, kind of. Well, I'm very, I'm very Pollyanna. If you ever want to know me and know a lot about me, Pollyanna in a good way. And I my cup, it's funny because the pastor said, a couple of weeks ago in church, he said, some people talk about if their cup half full or half full or half empty, my cup runneth over. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. My cup runneth over. I don't want to talk about whether my cup's half full or half empty. And half full is that you're positive, half empty is you're negative. It's the same cup, but it's, some people look at it and say it's half full, other people look at it that say it's half empty. Well, being positive minded and can really help you in this business and looking for the good, because what you talk about, you bring about. What you think about, you bring about. It just happens. All right. And so if you're thinking, I want to be top in the company, you may find somebody that you want to literally use as your mentor. You may face some, but every time you hear her train, you want to listen, maybe twice. You just, you find that person. And instead of sitting there thinking, I can't be like that, you'll find yourself start to think like, what would she do today if she wanted to grow her business? What would she be doing? What would she be working on? Let me tell you something. Everything you need to know to grow this business, you already know. Okay. It's just a lot of common sense. It's a lot of business skills in common sense. Customers right, things you've always heard all your life that we don't always find everywhere we go nowadays, right? But in Tupperware, if you want to grow a business, if you want to have a dream team, if you want to make six figures, even if you want to have an amazing customer base, your key to that success is good customer business, good customer satisfaction. You need to market your website like it's no tomorrow. And how do you do that? You're wanting to know how to do that, but where are you going to find out? Well, we're going to do something really, really fun, and you're going to hear about that tonight. We also have a great training from Jeni Cheatham tonight that you're going to really, really love because it's something you can literally start doing tomorrow. And word choices and an idea to grow your business that's different than the Facebook party or the home party, which I love both of those. There's no wrong way to sell Tupperware. So just so you know, there's no wrong way. There are some ways that'll get you there a lot faster. And so just know that if you're going to go for a little order here and a little order there, then you're going to have a little sales every week. If you're going to go for in-home party or Facebook parties and literally hold legitimate parties, it's like hiring an assistant for the week to help you grow your business. And so maybe she's in and out of your business for a week, but still you had an assistant because she went out and collected orders. She went out and, marketed the product to her friends with you. You may have gone live on her page. You may have been live in her home, but there was a business partner for the night. And I always looked at my hostesses like that. My host was my business partner. And she worked with me for a week or 2 weeks, whatever it took to do that party. I did always like, and still today like, to date my parties in very close. And so they don't lose their excitement and they don't forget how much fun I am. and they remember that, and it's easy to forget about the Tupperware party, or it's easy to think, oh, I shouldn't do that. It was a stupid idea. All those kind of things can go through their mind. They get cold feet and they back out when you date them too far away. So always pull them in as close as you can possibly get them pulled in. I used to always say, well, are you open tomorrow night? And when they'd be thinking about having a Tupperware party, I'd say, I'm open tomorrow night, and I'm open also on Monday night. And they'd be like, oh no, that's too soon. But if I would have said, I've got, to Thursday, 2 weeks from now, open Thursday night, they would have thought, oh, can we do it further? But if I say tomorrow night or Monday evening, then next Thursday sounds great. Okay, so know my games. All right, know my games. All right, and so we are going to hear about how other people have had success. And we're going to start doing that every single week so you can hear from somebody else and how they had success. And tonight we're going to start with the very beautiful, fun, sweet Pam Green. And I'm Pam Cliff. This is Pam Green. So get your Pams correct. We also have a couple other Pams, very successful, fun Pams. All right. And so let's give it up for Pam Green. Tell us about you and your business, Pam.
Okay. I'll tell you what, some of you have heard my story before. Can you hear me okay? Am I
Yes.
loud enough?
Yes.
Okay. I have been in Tupperware a long, long, long time. Um, I didn't come in Tupperware in the beginning because I didn't intend to ever come into Tupperware. I will tell you that. My mom's friend had a Tupperware party, which I did not go to, and she needed a dating. And my mom asked me, she said, please have a party for Linda. And I said, Mom, I said, Chris is in first grade. He's 6. Uh, Stacy's turning 18 months old. I'm working a full-time job. I said, I don't have time. She said, just invite some people and have a party. And I said, okay, I will do this. Just have the lady get a hold of me. And so I waited, and I told her the night I had to have the party, and nobody ever came and contacted me. So always contact your people. Okay. This lady was a manager that was supposed to come, and she never came. And so I called somebody else up that I knew, and she said, sure, I will be there. What time? And I told her. And so she came, and I had my Tupperware party. What's kind of funny is I was standing around talking to 3 of my people that I worked with. And I said, you know what? I said, I think Tupperware needs people to sell. I said, I dated this party with this girl, and she never even came to see me. She never brought me books. She didn't do anything. I said, let alone show up. And I said, I think that they need me to sell Tupperware. And they said, oh, that sounds like a great idea, Pam. Why don't we do it together? And I said, well, okay, okay, that would be fun. So when Dee came, Dolores Buck, she had been in Tupperware for a long time. She started in Columbus, and I had previous parties with her before my husband went into the service. And she came in the door, and I said, guess what, Dee? And she says, what, Pam? And I said, I've decided that I'm going to sell Tupperware. And she said, oh, that's wonderful. And I said, guess what? My free friends are going to come in with me, and we're just going to all do it together. Now, I did not know I was recruiting people. Okay. I had no idea that I had just recruited these people, and I was starting a team. Back then, I believe we had to have, I don't even remember. It's been almost 44 years ago. We had to have probably, I think
We had to
2
have
of them
5.
stayed with the mother manager, and 3 of them went with the recruiting person. And so I said, okay, great. So, here I am working this job and everything that I didn't really want to work. And so anyway, I decided to sell Tupperware. I went to the new dealer training class. And well, before that, let's back up a little bit. She said, I will send my manager to see you. And I said, great. She said, she'll be there tomorrow. She's just getting back in town. Her dad had been sick, and he's in Florida. And so she's back up here now. So I'll send her in to talk to you. I said, okay, that's great. And her name happened to be Pam as well. So there's a lot of good Pams. So she came in and she talked to me, and she drove up and in this little blue car. And I said, well, that's a cute little car. And she said, yeah, that's my Tupperware car. Now, back in the day, they did not put Tupperware all over the cars like they do now. Okay. And I said, well, that is really cute. I really like that car. And so she said, well, she said, go to the utility class and they'll tell you how you can get that car. So I did. I went to the class and I asked first thing. I was with a group in Springfield, Sharon and Roger Flannery, and she said, why did you decide to come into Tupperware? And I said, well, I said, because I thought they needed people. And so anyway, she said, okay. And I said, how do you get that little blue car? And she said, well, we have little blue cars. We have little white cars too. And she said, you have to do this, this, and this. And I said, okay. And she said, I see you already have 3 recruits. And I said, yeah, I do. She said, well, you need 2 more. And then you need so much in sales. And it's not what we needed today, but back then it was equivalent to that. Okay. And so anyway, so I said, okay. So I did the class and everything. And then I went and did my first party. And at my first party, there was 2 people showed up, the hostess and 1 guest. And I said, well, this is okay. I can do this. So I sat down and we talked and we did games and so forth. And I was all excited because I thought they needed me and I was going to do this. And lo and behold, the girl sitting there said, I think I want to join with you. And I said, that's great. Well, after I recruited her, I found out that she was Sharon's sister, the distributor. I recruited her sister. She didn't even think twice. She thought that I was wonderful and she decided to come in underneath me. But anyway, I started, my team grew very rapidly. I did not know what I was doing, but I tried to learn as much as I could. And that's what you all want to do is you come into the business. Maybe you've been in business for years, but we're always learning how to do new things. And so I was back in the day where we would go do the party. We would collect the orders. We'd take them to the warehouse. The warehouse would pack them out. We'd pick them up. We'd take them back. We'd deliver the Tupperware and collect the money. That was how we delivered. And we hoped everybody had their money. And so I moved up the ladder very, very quick. When I left Showboat, when they retired, I was a VIP manager. I had a special car with the VIP emblem on it, right on like a little thing. Right, I have it someplace upstairs. Was on the front of my car. It's screwed on the thing. I can remember the car was burgundy. I have been to I hope everybody is going to either do virtual or go to Jubilee. I've been to 38 Jubilees over the almost 44 years I've been in Tupperware. I never missed one. Don't say anything, Pam. Except for 6 years, about 5 or 6 years. And that was when Sharon and Roger stepped down and I kind of went through a little withdrawal and I just stepped back. I stayed active, but I dropped all the way down. And sometimes that happens. I think I just needed a little break. And but before I did that, I chose to go to Cheryl and Dave Consoliver. And I remember going in there and walking in the first time what happened, I didn't go to any meetings. I will tell you that. They were in Cincinnati and I just did my parties enough to get by for those few years until I had an ex-recruit come up. And she said, hey, Pam. She says, guess what? And I said, what, Barb? She goes, I want to come back in Tupperware. I said, oh, wonderful. I said, and it was in August. It was right after Jubilee. And I said, but I don't have any books or anything. I said, I have to wait for them to get back. And she said, well, I want to have it next week. And I said, okay. I said, all right, I will call Cheryl and see if she can bring me some books. So I called her and her and Dave came down, brought me books. They knew I didn't have anything to show because I hadn't been holding, what do I want to say, real parties. And so we did that. So they came down and I thought, she's going to tell me. I said, now, Cheryl, you know what I've been doing. And she said, I know. She said, I've just been waiting for you. She said, And I thought she's going to say, I'll go do this party with you. But she didn't say that. She gave me the stuff and said, go do the party. I said, okay, I'll go do the party. So I went and did the party, got her datings, got her in Tupperware, and I went back to Cheryl and I said, okay, she's in. I did what I did it. And she said, that's super, Pam. Guess what? I said, what? She goes, I need one new manager so I can go to Hemingway, and I have a 1 week to earn it. I said, that's nice. She goes, but you're the closest one. You already held a party. You already have a recruit. You only need 2 more recruits and sales. 1 week. Less, actually, it was a little less than 1 week. And I said, oh, I can't do that. I'm working in Indiana half the time. I had another job where I worked in an office and we delivered phone books and I did the payroll. I said, I can't do that. I'm getting ready to go to Indiana. She goes, yeah, you can. Well, guess what? I did it. And so I had gone into Indiana then, and I had to drive back to Raleigh, the very first rally I ever went into. And so I drove back, and here I am, a manager, and I didn't know anybody in that ship because nobody. The only person was one other person that got to pick where they wanted to go besides myself, and I had not made any contact with these people. And I walked in, and there's Bonnie, and there's Brandy, and there's all these big managers. And they weren't, I don't know if we had directors. They probably were directors at that time. I think we had gone into directors. And I said, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into? So anyway, so once your distributor or your business leader gets her hooks into you, I mean, it's amazing what you can do. And so the next thing I knew, I was working to be a director. And so I became a director, and I was a director for many, many years. I actually was a director until last year. And then I kind of was going through another withdrawal when Cheryl and Dave left. And so I just kind of fiddled, but I'm back at a director again. Pam said, you have to be director. And so I decided I would be a director. I would tell you what, through these years, with my Tupperware money, it has been, my husband works at a factory. And at the time I came into Tupperware, he had just gotten laid off. We had come back out of the service, and he worked for 2 months and he got laid off for a year and a half. So he was out doing different jobs and so forth. And so this Tupperware income came in really, really big for us. I was able to quit the job at Penny's because I was making more money selling Tupperware than I was making trying shoes on people. And it's been really, really good for us. I was able to put, I have kids that were in dancing. I had kids that did competitive ice skating. My son did plays. He was in plays. He was in Buckeye Boys Choir. He went to Europe at 14 years old and sang for the Queen. And he couldn't have gone if I wasn't selling Tupperware. I mean, I've made a lot of money over the years. I've been up, I've been down. You get down, you just get back up, brush yourself off, and go back up again. And so if, for the new ones that are out there, you know what, you got a whole big wide family out there to help you go, to do whatever you want to do. You can go as far as you want to go, or you can just do as little as you want to do. And I've been up, I've been down, I've been everywhere. I've earned a lot of trips. I can remember earning furniture, living room suits, all kinds of different things. Tupperware used to give out big, big things. Now they do trips. I've been to Hawaii twice. I earned it the third time, but then we had COVID, so I didn't get to go. I took the voucher, and I actually just took the money. And so, I mean, Tupperware has just been wonderful for my family. My 3 kids all went to college on Tupperware money. So it's been really, really good for us. Now, I don't know what else to say. And I'll probably do
it's
it
been
till I
great.
can't do
Thank
it
you so much,
anymore.
Pam. We really appreciate you sharing, and it is so interesting to hear everybody else's story and how you made it happen. And it's true. This can be a huge opportunity for you and your family. You know, it's so sad because if you read statistics, a lot of families are losing their home over
Mhm.
$100 a month. If they had an extra $100 a month, they could actually make ends meet. And it's so
Really.
achievable in Tupperware to bringing in, you know, $100 a week to $1,000, you know, $1,000 a week. I remember when I started making $1,000 a week, how very proud I was of myself. And you know, then more, and more. And so thank you, Pam, for sharing with us. Pam, what's your favorite trip you've been on with Tupperware?
Oh, I really liked Hawaii.
Hawaii, yes.
I really
Yes.
liked it. You know, I wish
Jim
I
and
could
I
have
have
gone
been,
back the third time. So,
yeah. Jim and I have been to Hawaii several times, Italy 8
yeah,
times. But altogether 32 countries, from Tupperware award trips. Is that not
that's
amazing?
not
I
nice. Yeah,
mean,
that's nice.
even to
So,
say it,
there's a few of us that are going on a cruise next year, and Tupperware money will pay for that. So we're
yay,
going on, I think it's 11 days.
yay,
So
fun.
there's five couples.
Yeah, girlfriend bonding is crazy. You
Yeah.
meet friends and you become such great girlfriends. And so the friendships, you know, are take a little different turn now that we are do so much social media and social, you know, the Zoom meetings, but still, we still have our jubilees and we still have our you know, meetings from time to time, you know, our quarterly conventions and so forth, our small conventions. Jubilee is a big convention. Now you can still get in on Jubilee, by the way, guys. All right, let's give Pam a huge round. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Jubilee is still open until June the 17th, and you won't be in person, but you will be at Jubilee if you choose to go ahead and register. I saw today the free Tupperware you're going to get if you register for Jubilee, which is very nice. And you'll be part of all of the fun training from the stage. There is going to be an outside trainer. They usually have an author or, you know, somebody that's a motivational speaker, and that will be covered in the cost as well. And there's going to be some real great surprises. It's really different this year. So all of our Jubilee attenders, we went through Jubilee, the outline and everything going on with Jubilee, very different. All right. And so, but different is good. It's always fun to see different things. But one of the things that normally happens is there is a night that is the recognition night, and it's a very long night and lots of recognition. People going across the stage, and you know, people sitting in their seats a lot, and then it's your turn to go across stage, and you're up and you run and you get to go across stage, and you come back and sit in your seat a lot. Well, they're not doing it that way, so it'll be different for us to see that. And there's a lot of other fun surprises that we're going to hear. And there will be a great opportunity always, if you're a tender or not a tender, but we'll be going live on the team page during Jubilee. So you can count on that too, for us to update you on, hey, this is what's going on. We're allowed to tell you this, and this, or hey, this is going to happen right now. So we'll be having fun with you guys and doing all of that. All right. So let me get this. Okay, so let me tell you that I have another very fun thing we want to talk about, and I want to let's see, I want to put that up on the screen. Okay, so tonight's night. Let's see, share screen. This one. All right. Uh, so are you seeing that? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Amy, for nodding your head for me. All right. And I just give me a second. I want to fix my screen there. I got it fixed already. I love seeing your faces. And so if you're on, thank you for having your face on. But if you're just got your picture up, at least you're here. Don't think I don't appreciate you. But so tonight is teamwork night, and it really is the team night of champions and work hard, dream big. And so we want to get you really started on dreaming some big thoughts and getting some big things happening. We also want to tell you that I love the this picture. Don't you love this picture? Is that not the sweetest? It is so cute. And you know what? This photographer, uh, of course, he's in Africa. And when he took this picture, he had taken this picture after he had filmed the children because he had given them an opportunity to race. And he was going to he put a big basket of fruit out for them, all kinds just loaded with great produce, great fruits, things that they would love and enjoy. And he put it out there and asked the children to race down. When he said go, they could race down to the basket of fruit, and the first child to get to the fruit was the child that got to have all the fruit. They got to take it home, they got to eat it, they could have it all. And when he did this, it was quite interesting because he said he was ready with his camera to film the children running for the fruit, and he was excited about it. And he said, okay, go. And instead of the children taking off and running, they immediately grabbed their hands and they held hands and ran towards this fruit. And it shocked him. And he said, why did you do that? And they said, Ubuntu, Ubuntu. And that means in African, it means how can one be happy if all the others are sad? And these children, they're young, sweet little children, felt that it was more important for all of them to have fruit than one of them to have fruit, because one wouldn't be happy if he was the only one with fruit. He would want his friends to have it too. So we at Champion have decided that we want every one of you to have the fruit. We want you to all grow. We want you to all learn from all of the directors. And directors at Champion are different than directors in other companies. I will be honest with you. And I'm not trying to brag, I'm just telling you what it's like. We believe in helping all, better together. And so we have 11 directors at Champion. You have one director in any other company. And at Champion, you have 11 directors. We have 11 leaders that will train you, teach you, and give you guidance and answer questions for you. Sometimes some of us are easier to catch than all of it, and some of us, but it doesn't matter. The important thing is we are here to help you learn this business. And so we're going to give it up for our directors who have volunteered to start a new program. What we want to do is start new groups. And so a new group meaning it's just a group of people that want to learn this particular subjects. And so it's called small groups. And our small groups are a way to connect. And so if you are here tonight and you're like, I really want to hear more from Ellen, I want to know how she's running this business and what she does to help her team make sales like all the time. Or you may love and really enjoy hearing Amy train and Jessica and how they're so smart on their topics. And, they're into virtual, Facebook parties and just so business savvy. So may love hearing from Nikki, Jessica, maybe Amy, maybe Manel and her recruiting, or me with recruiting. And maybe you're sitting there thinking, that Jeni, I just really like her. And she's so helpful. She told me how to do this or told me how to do that. I'd love to hear more from her. Well, what if she was a group leader? And so you're part of your director team still. Absolutely. But we're going to start some small groups and give you all an opportunity to learn from the best and hear from the best. Loretta and Bonnie are selling a ton of Tupperware. They're doing the in-home party. What if you could learn from them? What if you could ask them questions? And so starting now, we're going to start small groups, and we're going to be doing that in our Tupperware chat. And so right off the team page, you can find a group that you may want to be part of, and you can join that chat. Now, do you have to join all the chats? No, you do not have to. You are not going to be judged on this, okay? No judging, all right? This is for you to grow where you want to grow. So maybe you want to grow with more, maybe you feel like you need more ideas on a particular subject. You're going to find the group that pertains to that, join that group, get your answers, and be able to grow your business at your rate, at where you want to grow. All right. And so we're going to start with our first group tonight that we're introducing is Bonnie and Loretta, and it is the home party. And so let's put Bonnie and Loretta up there. And so share with us, is Bonnie our sharer tonight? Where's Loretta?
I don't know that we actually decided that.
There we are. There we go. I didn't see her
There
on
we
the
go.
screen. Okay. So take it away, girls. Tell us about your group.
Well, hey, first of all, our group's called Party Live because yes, you can do it in your home, but you can also do it in someone else's home, but you can do it in a park, in a restaurant, in anywhere you have like 2 or 3 people gathered together. Okay. That is partying live in front of people face to face. Right, Bonnie?
That's right. And we're going to talk to you guys all about, what is a party? How do you get parties? We're going to go through the 5-step sales process, which is going to take you all the way from building your list to host coaching, all the way through a fun interactive party, to how you close out those parties and dating more parties. And of course, sharing the opportunity with others. So we are really excited to share anything that we can. We're an open book.
We'll have so you'll go into the champion group like Pam said, and you find the chats and look for Party Live if you'd like to join us. We'll probably do a live Zoom maybe once a week at different times. So once you're in the group, you'll see us post that. If you join us live, great. If not, we will post the recordings out there. It might be every week, it might be every other week. It just depends on our schedules and what will fit and work with everyone. So but you don't have to be there live. You can be there and watch it later because we will definitely post that. But I think that's it. It's all about that.
Awesome. Hey, all right. So I'm going to go next. Oh, I was trying to get, never mind.
Got it.
I'm not good at multitasking. Anybody that knows me, if you're talking to me on the phone, you can very quickly tell if I'm doing something else. All right. So I am I'm in charge of the group that is incremental sales. All right. So our chat group is called Commission Crushers, right? Because incremental sales are what helps you get to that next level sometimes, right? Because you have your parties and you're like, my partners are doing great, but my goal is 4,000 this month and I'm a little bit shy, right? That's where your incremental sales comes in. That's where when I talk about incremental sales, I mean any sale outside of a party, right? So it could be fundraisers, raffles. A lot of people do raffles. It could be even catalog parties. Those are incremental sales. The scroll parties and things like that. When you get happy helpers, all those things, a lot of times we only train on those things somewhere around record breaker, like a big month, right? Or like pad your sales by doing incremental sales. But you can do that every single month just to help you just do more, right? If you're already doing your in-home parties or your Facebook parties or whatever it is, this is just bonus. This is like gravy. It's icing on the cake, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing. So you'll have to keep an eye out for that. So let's see, next is, all right. So next, let's go to Amy and Jessica. Amy, are you talking or is Jessica talking? Neither of you are talking. Okay, we need somebody to say what your guys' group's doing. So Amy, can I bring it to you because I can't highlight somebody that does it on camera.
Amy and thank you. I'm back. Amy and Jessica, thank you. Amy, go ahead. Did you want to say something?
Hi. I guess so, real quick. But tomorrow Jessica and I are going to go live and we'll talk more about what we're going to be doing. But basically it's social media. Like we're going to talk about Facebook and Instagram and fun things about that. So we'll give you more download tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I was trying to say it quick enough, but I got completely cut off in our whole house. Jenny got cut off, Jim got cut off, I got cut off. We don't know what happened, but we're back. All right. And so thank you so much. And so Ellen, I appreciate you. Did you share your group?
I did share my group. So if you want to share the other ones, because they're not on, I think you could
I
do
think
that.
Jenny's on. Is Jenny
Oh,
back
Jenny's on. My gosh. Is
Yes,
she back
please.
on? There she is. Okay, I see her. I'm so
Back,
confused.
I'm back. Yeah, it happened.
All right, go for it, Jenny.
Okay, so you guys are gonna love this. So the name of my group is going to be Chill and Chat. And the reason for that is I am going to help people work through things when they have website issues or where to find things on the website, where to find things on the Champion website and on YouTube. And the reason I'm calling it Chill and Chat is because generally by the time we get around to wanting to ask questions about the website, it's because you've gotten frustrated about something. No need. Okay, so we're just going to chill out a little bit. We're going to chat about what you need to do, and we're going to go all over the place and find all the things that you need to be able to locate. We're going to use the easy button. We're going to use all that. We're going to go through like the knowledge center in the back so that you know what to click and where it's at, instead of even I'll get on there and I'll go like, I don't know where to go now. So a lot of it we're going to learn together, which is fun. And we're just going to have a good time doing that and not get aggravated with the internet. And it's not just the Tupperware website or the Champion website. I get aggravated with the internet just in general sometimes. So yeah, that's going to be what that group's about.
All right. Are you guys excited? Who's excited? All right. Put in the chat. You're excited. You're excited. Okay. My group, along with Manel, is recruiting. And so our group name is going to be The American Dream, because you can have the American Dream. You do not have to spend $280,000 to buy a franchise or 10,000 million trillion dollars. It's okay with what you have right now. You could build your American dream. And so I want to help you recruiting, simple word choices, philosophy of how recruiting can happen organically. And so we are going to help you build your recruiting and help you bring in new team members and build your business with the American dream. All right. And the other group that we have, I believe, is Pat and Pam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Pam.
Pat and me. Pat and me. Pat and Pam.
Share it, Pam.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we've necessarily come up with a name for our event name, but I think Event Mania might be a good name. Pat and I both hold a lot of events every month. I have events every week. Sometimes I have 2 events in a week. And we're going to teach you how to find events, where to find them, how to do them, how to set up. You want to make sure your display is you have a super display. You want to make sure that your tables all look nice with tablecloths on them that say Tupperware. I've got these stretchy tablecloths that I put on that I just loop them over my tables, and then I put a Tupperware tablecloth that says Tupperware in front on the top of my front table. Sometimes my side table, depending on where I set up. But I probably do maybe 6, sometimes 7 events a month. And I tell you what, the events are a lot bigger than parties. But I do hold parties too. So that's what we're going to talk about. Pat's at a fair tonight. So she's at an event.
Who's excited? This is so
Oh.
much fun on different ways that you're going to market your business, grow your business, have the success that you want, and do it your way. All right. We want you to do it your way. And we want you to make the maximum amount of money you could be making your way. All right. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. And so we have the home party, we have the Facebook incremental sales, we have social media selling, we have recruiting, we have events, and we have help me with the website. I can't do any of it if I can't get my orders in, right? All right. And so right now we have a really fun trainer that's going to come back to you. Her name is Jeni. And Jeni has been doing something really fun that would kind of fall into Ellen's category. And just because we have this categorized doesn't mean people aren't going to cross train, because that's what we do at Champion. We cross train, right? All right. And so we're going to bring it to Jeni, and she's going to share. I'm not going to steal her thunder. She's going to share with you what she's doing in this really fun time of year.
So, hey, everybody. So one of the things I'm super excited about with these groups is that, sometimes you know exactly what you're doing and maybe do a lot of Facebook parties, and then all of a sudden you book an event or you have a home party. This way you don't have to go back and go, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. You can find the group and you can go in that chat and it will be there, and you can already find it like right away. You don't have to hope that somebody trains on it next Thursday, or that you can find somebody before Wednesday night when your party is. So, But this week I started doing something. So I just have a question for you guys. How many of you could get excited about like an extra $100 to $400 in sales in the next week? Week 3 of July, if you could just pull in an extra $100 to $400 in sales, and you're like, I don't have a party, I don't even have a Facebook party. Yeah, that's okay. That's not what we're talking about. So I just want you to know that in the last 4 days, I have walked into, now this is a personal, you have to get out of the house, guys, okay? But I have walked into businesses around Brunswick, and I have walked in there with a flyer, okay? A product and a good attitude. Probably the last of that is the best, okay? And I just go in and say, hi, I am trying to make kids' first day of school just a little bit better. All right. Sometimes you have kids that are just a little shaky about going back to school, whether it's their first time, maybe they're new in school, or maybe it's just we've had a great summer and I don't know who this teacher is and I'm not sure I want to go back to school. Okay. So I have told these area businesses, I am doing, it's not a fundraiser, it's a sponsorship. And you can sponsor a child for $10 and they're going to get this cute little gift set. All right. And it's one of the snack keepers and one of the animal water bottles. You can sponsor as many kids as you want. It's $10 a child. And they will get this cute little wrapped gift. It will have a card on it that says, hope you have a wonderful year. We can put your business card in here, or we can put your name on the card, like, hope you have a wonderful year from Kathy at Fifth Third Bank, or, any of those kind of things. Now, here's the thing. You get to make a child smile. So it's a feel-good kind of day for you. And you get to get your business out there for their parents or their grandparents. And if you're a parent or a grandparent, you know that nothing makes you happier than somebody making your child happy, right? So those are the kind of things that we're trying to do. And there's 3 different colors. So I can't guarantee which color you will get, but I can guarantee that they will know you're the one that gave your child that gift. Now, these people, I have not had anybody say, please get out of my business. Okay. I have had people sponsor 1 child. I have had people sponsor 10 children. And it just depends on who you're talking to and what they want to do. And so here are some tips about those kind of things. All right. It's $10 a child. And we're going to talk about how that works financially for you. You are not giving up any profit. You are still making your 25%. And you're giving all these kids these gifts, so people love it. But first things first, okay? Businesses, when you go in there like that, guys, they have to be nice to you. You are a potential customer. They cannot be ugly, okay? So even if they don't want to do it, and I've had a couple people go, I'm just really not interested, that's fine. But they're just not interested. And I always say, well, listen, can I take your business card? Can I leave my flyer? And I have been leaving these flyers. Can I leave my flyer? And well, yeah, sure. Okay. So they have the flyer. On the back of the flyer is my name, my website, and my phone number, just in case they decide later that it might be a good idea. All right. So then, I have run into a few businesses where on the outside of the door, it says no soliciting. Okay. I go in anyway, because that's just who I am. And the first thing I do is say, hi, listen, I saw the sign on your door that says no soliciting. I'm really not selling anything. This is an opportunity for you to get your business out there. But if you would rather not talk to me because of the no soliciting sign, I perfectly understand. I will just turn around and go. Nobody's told me to leave. They're like, well, what are you doing? What have you got? Which is great. So I just talked to them about that kind of thing and what the opportunity is for them. And that's the big thing, is telling them that this is an opportunity for them to get their name out to these kids, to the parents, to the schools, because the school is going to appreciate the fact that these kindergartners or these pre-K kids are getting a little something the first day of school from local businesses. You have to kind of pick your audience with this, all right? You're probably not going to walk into the local liquor store and ask them to sponsor 10 kids for, kindergarten. However, there's the orthodontist office or family dentistry office, florists, nail salons, kids cut places. I went into a place called Cookie Cutters the other day, and they are specifically for children's haircuts. It was a circus. God bless those people. There were kids running everywhere. They had balloons, they had all kinds of things. And then there was like 4 ladies just calmly cutting these little kids' hair, sitting in chairs while everybody else was all over the place. And I'm like, you people are amazing. But, but they also sponsored 8 kids. So it's great. Mostly have gone to like mom and pop businesses, little local businesses, because when you start going to places like Walmart and Myers, and I'm not saying don't do that, but that's a corporate thing. You have to fill out a request form. You have to tell them who you are and all this kind of stuff. And I did do Myers and I did do Target, but I haven't heard anything back from them, and I don't know when I will. But the smaller places, the jewelry stores, the florists, they are all about, and I just write them a receipt. And most of them have handed me cash. I've had one person give me a check and one person send me Venmo money. Everybody else has just handed me cash and gotten the receipt and given me business cards to put inside the packs, to put inside the little gifts. So it's been really, really great. And what I'm going to tell you is, so these snacks, this is how this works. All right. The animal bottles come 3 together, and the snack keepers come 3 together, and they match. Now, if you get a set of the water bottles and a set of the snack keepers, it comes to $27. I have been telling people they can sponsor a child for $10. Now, sounds like I'm making $3 on this, but it covers the shipping, it covers the plastic bag I'm putting them in, and it covers the printing of the cards that are going in the thing. So I'm really not making a profit on them sponsoring the child. But when you put, okay, so I'm going to screen share this so that you can see. Oops, I cannot screen share. Anybody want to let me screen share?
Okay.
Oops. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Maybe. Not sure if I can. Let me see what happens when I go. Okay, here it is. You guys see in my back office screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the party that I set up, and I'm the only person in the party. I'm the host. And you can just do that as an order, but think that through, because you get free stuff if you have the party, right? So we're going to view the cart. And if you do, let's say you sell 12 sets, all right? 12 sets, that's 12 times 3, that's 36, that's $360 that you've collected. Now, guys, I have done almost $500 in the last 3 days talking to businesses, just walking in and talking to businesses and having people give me the money. I wear my name tag so they know that I'm really a Tupperware person. I have a Tupperware folder and I have receipts for them. But so you do 12 sets. So you get 12 sets of water bottles, 12 sets of the snack bar keepers. And when you do that, the amount of your party allows you to get the giant water bottle for $5 because you have an $80 order, right? And then you get 32.90 in free stuff. Now, of course, you can pick anything you want. I was just trying to do this so that you could see. I took 2 of the Pretty in Pink Dream sets just because those are things I know I can sell, or they're 4 different gifts because you get the 2 silicone bags and you get 2 pink water bottles. So I take stuff like that. And then you get 1 half price item. I like to take bigger things, but I did pick the snack and store for this one just so that you could see. So instead of it being $29, it's $14.50. Now, and you also get, your thank you gift, and you get your data party gift. Now, I have at this point, when you have sold 12 sets, okay, So that's $360. So you've collected $360. Now, when you come down here, we're going to go to the review and submit payment thing. And it looks like, okay, so I owe myself $387.45. And you're like, but you only collected $360. But when you go down to what is due for the consultant owes $304. That means out of that 360, you have still kept your 25%. You still have $56. So you're good, okay? And people love it. You can, the schools are going to love it. And that gives you an opportunity too to get in the schools and start talking to them about fundraising, all right? Tupperware fundraising, you can do that. The other thing when you're talking to people in the businesses, don't just stop with, thanks for your $10, thanks for your $20 or whatever. And like I said, I've had people do 10, I've had people do $100 and everything in between. But I also say I have a flyer with me and I give it to them and go, listen, if I can help you with anything else, please just let me know. My name and address is on the back of the flyer. I have your business card. I'll check back with you maybe next month. We have a brand new catalog coming out. The other thing that's happened with that is I have, in that amount of time, I have a home party that I am probably going to have with the wife of the gentleman that owns the music box store in Brunswick, because he was so excited that he had found a Tupperware lady. He said, my wife's going to be so excited. And she did message me today and I have to call her back tomorrow. And the other thing that happened today was I booked an event, a Christmas in July event for the end of this month, right here in Brunswick. So it's local. I will get to meet more local people. Now, the only other thing we're going to talk about at this point is, because you are me and I am you, all the excuses that are running through your head right now, because I know, because I am that person. Okay. So first one, well, I don't have those water bottles and those snack keepers. So I really can't do this because I don't have anything to show them. Okay. Print a picture or pick something else that you do have. All right. You don't have to do these. You can do this with anything. So that's not going to work. What else? Oh, the weather. Okay. It's too hot. It's raining. It's, no, that's not going to work either. Guys, you just have to get out there and do it. The other thing, and I always used to use this, I would sit in, because I lived in Bradner. And if you don't know where that is, I'm not surprised. But I would literally sit there and go, oh, yeah, those people all live in Cleveland. They live in cities. They can do all that stuff. I live in a town that has a post office, a stoplight, and a bar. What am I supposed to do? Well, here's the thing, guys, and I know this. If you live in a small town like that, you live around 15 other small towns like that, okay? Because they're all right there. And they all have a pizza place and a post office. And somewhere there's a grocery store and a gas station, because you're not walking and everybody's eating. So you can get out and do those kind of things. If there is a school, if there is a school that the children in that area go to, there are businesses. You might have to travel a little further, but those businesses especially want to get their name out to the people in that school, because they're not centrally located. People can't walk right out the door and see them. They have to know that there was probably the school district that my grandkids go to over in Bradner. There are 15 small towns that go to that school district, and they all have businesses, not big businesses, but they have businesses. And when somebody in Bradner needs groceries, they can't get them in Bradner. They have to go to another town, and that grocery store needs people in Bradner to know where they're at. So if you're in a small town, branch out a little bit and just make yourself known. And that way you get your name out there too. But this has been it's been really fun for me. I like doing this kind of stuff. I sold Girl Scout cookies. Probably the first thing I ever sold was, and I think Pam can relate to this, and maybe some of you that are a little older, but we used to get comic books, and on the back of the comic books, there was a thing where you could sell Christmas cards for like $0.25 a box. And if you sold a gazillion boxes, you could get your very own bicycle. So And we used to do it. I mean, you filled out the form on the back of the comic book and you sent it in and they sent you Christmas cards. It was great. But so selling door to door does not bother me. But like I said, businesses are very nice. It's not like you're walking up to people's houses and asking them to do this kind of thing. These are businesses. You're in a public place. You are their customer also. And honestly, you're doing them a favor. So just remember that when you go in there to tell them and give it a try. Let us know how it works for you. And if you can add that money to your sales and add that money to your wallet because there is commission there.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Was that not awesome, guys? Did you not love it? I know she's so good and she's a natural at it. And yes, I sold Christmas cards and it was Current was the name of the company. And I look back on that and think, oh my goodness, how brilliant this company used children to market their business. We'll talk about free labor because I got a bicycle one year. I sold enough cards to get a bike and I was ready to order my bike and my dad said, no, I think that you ought to just take the money and I'll go get you a bike. And he took the money and went and got me a much better bike than I would have gotten because that's what dads do, right? All right. And so here we go. I will show you Jenny's poster that she made and well, we made. So this is what she did. Now this has got her date on it for the clothes and her phone number on it. So we'll have to take that off if you'd like to use it. But what a great way to use this. You don't have to have the product in your hand. She actually didn't for her first time she went out. She did this after that because she got them, they got delivered. She had ordered it and it got delivered. So order them up. If you want to get them and go out door to door, order them up. Door to door. That reminds me of something else. Jenny and I have a great story. So when we go to Jubilee and we start sharing our funny stories, remember Jenny's story. Okay. And so the other thing we want to talk to you about, are you ready? You're going to love it. All right. And so of course, you know about the sale going on and the modular made sale. My goodness. Yay. Organize your pantry, organize, if you've already got your pantry done, do your linen closet, do your, all of your, makeup and all that kind of stuff, all those bottles and cans and stuff like that, that go into your makeup closet and stuff, just get it organized. And so beautiful sale on the modular mates I believe they're all 45% off. Is that true? I think so. What was that? Oh no, did she just do that? I did. You want a tablecloth? Well, we have a way for you to get that tablecloth. Remember when she said you need to have a Tupperware tablecloth? Yeah, you do. And they're very expensive, all right? And so we want to help you get them real cheap. And so what we have for you, if you get one recruit from today through the 17th, we're going to give you a tablecloth. You can get up to 3 tablecloths and your copay is according to the chart here. So if you get one recruit, you can buy 3 tablecloths for $50 each. If you get 2 recruits, you can buy 3 tablecloths for $40 each. If you get 3 recruits, you can buy 3 tablecloths for only $30 each. So we're going to reduce that price every time you get a recruit. But I have to be honest with you, we're going to let it go for the rest of the month. So you've got 3 weeks to do this. All right. And so that date on there is a little wrong. And so it's going to go until the end of the month. And so you've got 3 weeks to get 3 recruits and get 3 tablecloths for only $30 each. All right. And so I will tell you, if you Google it, or if you go to Vistaprint or any of those places, these tablecloths can be like $160. And this is not Tupperware small on a tablecloth. This is Tupperware big on a tablecloth. All right. And so it's a nice logo tablecloth. And it is, this is a black table with gold bling, or we have a teal color tablecloth with silver bling. So you'll get to pick first. Winners pick first, but you can pick your tablecloth. Okay. 1 recruit can buy you 3 tablecloths, $50 each. 2 recruits can buy you 3 tablecloths, $40 each. 3 recruits can buy you 3 tablecloths, $30 each. And why are we giving you 3 tablecloths? You can buy 1, but you'll get it for the price according to how many recruits you've brought in the 3 weeks. And but you can get up to 3 because you may need that many if you're going to start holding events, or if you're holding events, you know that it's really nice to have a 3 tablecloth spread and have matching tablecloths. All right. And yes, the knit tablecloths underneath is a great idea to cover to the floor because these will not go to the floor. However, this is the tablecloth that I love to use, the size I love to use for the 6-foot table, but it works on an 8-foot. So it works where you want it to work as long as you have that under tablecloth that you are using. Not necessary, but does look really sharp. All right. And so how fun, are you excited? Put it in the chat if you love it. If you're excited about tablecloths and the opportunity to earn tablecloths, put it in the chat, say all in, I'm in. All right. And so I am also going to go live tomorrow and give you some recruiting insight. All right. I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is probably what you're hearing. And from the naysayers and the people that maybe are just wanting to rain on your parade, and they don't want you to have the success that you're entitled to. And they say things to you like, but Tupperware is for sale on Target. How are you making it work? And they talk to you about, you know what? I saw Tupperware on HSN. How does that work for you? Well, you know what? All you have to do is in your mind, you say, okay, they're 5, because they don't know business skills. And, I have to tell you, this is what I do. When somebody says something to me that upsets me, in my mind, I say, she's 5. I don't say it out loud because that's rude. But in my mind, I think she's 5. All right. And I also think uneducated. It's the first thing I think, uneducated. And I'll tell you why. Marketing, everybody does it. Burger King does it. McDonald's does it. They cross market all the time in order to grow their business. And it's advertising. This is a new form of advertising, but Tupperware has actually done it for years. I actually, Champion Enterprises, you are part of Champion Enterprises. We at one time were in 7 malls. Anybody could go to any mall in Northeast Ohio and buy Tupperware right then, right there, no shipping. I walk away with it and had their Tupperware. Did it hurt our business? Absolutely not. We grew our business because Tupperware was a commodity. People wanted Tupperware because people were seeing Tupperware and they thought, I need Tupperware. And when they heard that Gina Arnold was having a Tupperware party, they're like, oh, good, I'll get it from her. Because people prefer to buy from their friends than they do going to HSN. They prefer to buy where it's going to benefit somebody. I'm actually just getting t-shirts made for our Jubilee attenders with their, it's our polos with the embroidered Tupperware on it. I actually found out that my ex-sister-in-law does that. I wanted to use her because I wanted to benefit her while I was getting the job. I was already going to pay somebody else for. That's what people do. All right. And so also we offer so much more than at the HSN or Macy's or any of those places offer. They don't know how to use the sales. They don't know how to demonstrate it. They don't know how the product works. We do. We can teach you. And we can help you get the product that best fits your needs. So if you're telling me you're going to use microwave, I'm going to show you the microwave line. And I'm not going to have you buying product that's not going to be the benefit for you and your family. And so again, do not listen to the naysayers that want to get you out of business. I will tell you 7 malls in this area, and we grew. That was our fastest growing years in the Tupperware business, right here in Champion in Northeast Ohio. Also, I will tell you, Tupperware used to be in Target years ago, never hurt our business. We didn't make a penny off of it, but it didn't hurt our business either. And so you've got to stop letting them be the salespeople. You be the salesperson. Know that that is marketing for us. That is getting our name out there. That's keeping us from having to pay for high expense advertising because in the long run, it pays for itself. We are using other resources to grow our name brand and to let people know we're here and alive and well. And I want to tell you that currently right now, and I should have this down, currently right now, we are only reaching 1% of the community, 1%. Guys, we need more sales force. We need a bigger team. And that's where you come into play. And that's when we want to give you a tablecloth for bringing people in this week at a very reasonable price. And so get excited about what you can do and you be the salesperson and know those people are trying to rain on your parade. They're not going to put food on your table next month. They're not going to buy your kids' next pair of shoes. You are. and you take a checkup from the neck up, and you know that your mind mentally needs to stay in a very positive flow, and so that I mean, just know we're not going out of business. We are growing this business. We are making this business bigger and better every single year. This is marketing. In 2024, this is how companies market. And so get excited about the fact that Tupperware is on the cutting edge. We have so many cool things coming right now. I was on a business meters call today, and our IT department is really got some great things. And some of you ladies were asking about defectives. Well, stay tuned, because we have more great news coming along that's going to make you very happy when you hear about Tupperware's new up and coming changes that they'll help you with growing your business even quicker and faster. All right, so let's go back to our slides and tell us about who is rocking and rolling this business. All right, and I am so pumped to I will go live tomorrow and talk to you again about what I talked the elephant in the room. And I will have some screens to help you get through it, but I don't want to take the time to do that tonight. But I wanted to give you a little bit so you can stay focused on why you are the salesperson and not them. All right. And so here we go. Let's find out who's rocking and rolling at Champion. And we have Tammy McClung. Congratulations. Number 9, Wilma Miller. Number 8, Christina Ferguson. And number 7, Erica Palmer. All right. Rena Bickley, number 6, and Paula Berry. Christina Moreau, congratulations. Lori Amburn. All right. And Loretta DeCenzo Tiber, number 2 in personal sales last week. And number 1, Bonnie Alexander, $3,000. Those are some fireworks, girl. Congratulations. And that was 1 week, people. 1 week. All right. And now we have unit recruiting for July. So far, we have number 10, Julie Harbert for last week, and Pam Callahan, Jennifer Cheatham, Nancy Lagan, Sharon Domer, and Debbie Morris. Congratulations, Dawn Jameson, Rena Bickley, Kathy Rockwood, congratulations. And number 1, Erica Palmer, congratulations. All right. And now we have team sales. Congratulations to our top team sales. Number 5, Ellen Lewis. Number 4, Pat Fraley. Number 3, PC Champs. And number 2, Loretta DeCenzo Tiber. And number 1, Bonnie Alexander. $6,000 in 1 week. And we have 5 weeks in July, guys. 5 weeks. All right. Tupperware is so fun, and we are growing so fast. Our org leaders are Amy Gardner. Congratulations. Loretta DeCenzo Tiber, Alan Lewis, number 2, and number 1, Bonnie Alexander. Way to go. All right. Our personal recruiting, Manel Franklin, number 3, Pat Fraley, number 2, and number 1, Rena Bickley. And unit recruiting, Rena Bickley is number 1, and team recruiting, Manel Franklin's number 2, and Pat Fraley is number 1 with 2. Congratulations, org recruiting. We have Bonnie Alexander, number 1 in the Tupperware Champion Company with 2 last week. All right, party's up. Jenny, are you ready? Let's give away some Pam swag.
I gotta find my
Okay.
Got it. Okay. So we have 90 parties up. Guys, make sure you're putting those parties in the back.
Yeah,
And
make sure you put your parties up. Go ahead and open up the party link, and that actually tells us you have a party up, and we can put you in the drawing every single week.
okay, here we go. Loretta, you have 18 parties up. Look at you. Okay.
You go, girl.
And the winner is
Charlene Hilliard.
Char Hilliard.
Shar, way to go, Shar. Congratulations. And she has 2 parties up. Way to go, Shar. All right, she's going to get Pam swag. And I think that we have, let me get, stop my share screen. And I don't want to reclaim host. Okay, I've stopped share screen, right? All right. We had today, I posted out there how long you've been selling Tupperware and why you love about it. And you guys gave me some really great feedback on that. I loved it. I may be reaching out to some of you. I might want to use some of those for our team page. I hope you guys all go to our website as well. Because our Tupperware website's really cool. You need to find out what that is if you don't know about it. All right, Jenny, what do we have for that? How many people posted, or how many people we have in drawing for that?
We had 36 comments on that.
Wow, way to go.
Lots of people been in lots of years, and lots of people, we have somebody that's just been in a month and commented on it. So
way to go.
you're
Awesome.
doing great. And the winner of this one is
Robin Vanderwagenwag.
Robin Vanderwagen.
I love it, Robin. You know, you keep winning. You know why you win all the time? Because you post all the time, and that's what's good. All right. So congratulations, Robin. I love it. All right. And so what's next? What else are we giving away?
We have Share the Shine for July.
This is awesome. For the whole month or just the
No.
week?
No, just the week.
Okay, let's do it.
And this one is
Christina Morrow.
Christina Moreau.
All right, Christina. So guys, what we do is we have a randomizer. I can never say that.
That's
It
it.
sounds so wrong when I say it wrong. Okay. uh, a randomizer. You good? I did good.
Yeah.
Okay, we have that thing. And we put all the names in that are in the draw, and then all we have to do is push the button. And so it really is random, all right? Because there's just no way for us to fix it. And I know we're not fixing it, but still we push button, all right? And so it gives us a name. All right, Jenny, what's next?
Now you have attendance and guests.
All right, we love it. How many guests do we have on tonight, Jessica?
We have 3.
Oh, wonderful. And our guest names are?
We have Katie with Debbie, Melissa with Jenny, and then Debbie with Renna.
All right, way to go. Is that Melissa De Jesus? Yay.
Yes.
All right. And the other names are Jenna
Katie,
and
Katie
Kate.
with
Okay.
Debbie, yeah, and Debbie.
Okay, you got him in order, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, Katie,
All right.
Melissa, and Debbie.
What'd you say?
Katie, Melissa, and Debbie.
Okay, that's our order. Katie, Melissa, Debbie. Okay. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 3.
Between 1 and 3. It's 3.
Can you guys hear her?
Yeah.
She said
The number
3.
is 3. Yes, 3.
All right, that's Debbie. Congratulations.
All right, Debbie, congratulations. Okay, Debbie gets bonus, but all 3 of you get a gift for being on tonight. And so make sure you send me your name, address, and phone number, and so that I can send you Pam swag. And I want to thank you for being on. Always bring guests on, and all guests get free gifts from Pam. All right, for the first time that they attend any of our events. All right. Hopefully it's a rally like this, but yeah. All right. But our grand prize winner for the drawing is definitely our winner. Okay. All right. And so what's that now this is my favorite part. I love this. I open up the whole screen. I can see everybody and oh, there you are. Beautiful faces. All right. And now we're going to give it away. We have 30 people on right now. So, hey, Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 30.
Here's a number between 1 and 30. It's 3.
3 is Amy Gardner. Congratulations, Amy. You're right at the top. All right. You are the lucky winner for the Pam swag tonight. I appreciate you guys so much for being on. Thank you. And make sure you join your chat group that you want to be part of. Now, some of the chat groups are actually going to go into Messenger, but they're going to start in the chat, and we'll always have that chat there available for whoever wants to join that group to say, hey, I want to be part of this group. And so we can get you loaded into whether it's going to be a Facebook group or a Messenger group, or stay in the chat. So we're going to help you grow in that particular field. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.
Hey,
Take
Pam,
care.
real quick. If
Yes.
they want to know where to find those, when you go on the champion team page, there's a little thing on the side that says community chats. If you click that, all of the chats come up in a list. So
Right. Thank you. And we're going to keep any other chats out of there, so it makes it easy for you to find just the 6 chats. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye, guys.